Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, Austria Bush Trip, Leg 3 from Salzburg to Zell am See. Let's go. Alright, have we got fuel? Yes we do, so let's go. Let's get in the air, and on the way, where are we going first? 148 degrees, so slightly to the left. Get in the air, and we want 148, just right here. There we go. Get a bit of height. Start our clock. Should have started it earlier. And we're going to Hallein. Hollein. Let's try get back to 148. Return to the beautiful Austrian heights and head south-southeast to Hollein, a city on the bank of the Salzach River, with rich history, notably a salt mine that was used for thousands of years. So much salt. Why we're tilting to the left all of a sudden. Must be a bit of wind. Let's get our flaps up now. A bit of speed up. City on the bank of this river. There is a river up ahead, so I guess that's where we're headed. This must be the outskirts of Solheim. Look at these fields with this huge mountain next to it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I think I'm okay with maybe about there. Let's get to our 88% and minus 5% trim. Try and get our speed up before we lose too much height. This must be part of the city too. Alright, well let's try 3% for now. 5% seems to be causing issues. There we go. Now we can probably go 5%. And that we're ballooning back up in the air. Football fields. Possibly. And what could almost be used as a cricket field. Pretty sure they don't play cricket. In Austria. This must be the river we're looking for. Oh, we're nearly going too fast. Come on, plane. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Gonna go a little bit further before turning, even though our time is up. I started the clock late, and of course we've been going not at full speed. Till we're sort of past this hill here, because the next turn is 160. I feel like I'm gonna need to gain some height. There's too many mountains around here. I think I will. Let's go full speed. Let's get our trim to like 0 or something. Gain some height. And let's sort of gradually start thinking about turning to 160 for 352. Following the river. Hohenwerthen Castle. Remain on your course for another 12.6 nautical miles and you'll reach the extraordinary Hohenwerthen Castle, a stone fortress overlooking the Salzach Valley. Excellent. It would almost, given we're going about 4 minutes, be past those... But must be up on those hills there. In that... Whatever you call this, gap in the mountains. Let's level off here maybe and see what the trimming wants to do. I'm a bit happier with our height. Although I'm supposed to be doing 160. I am instinctively avoiding these mountains. Castle almost has to be on the other side. Why can't I get -4%? There we go. Kept jumping from 5 to 3. Well, we've only done 2 minutes of 4, so we can't possibly... If this is surely the Solzak Valley, right? That's the name of the river. Curious, curious. Alright, well, I think we need more height, to be honest. We've got to attempt to not plough into said mountains. Hello, any castles? In 2 minutes? Well, the river here, so this would also be the Solzak Valley, I guess. There's the river right here. Right, I might level it off here. We're just gonna have to go around the mountains if it takes us in that direction. I don't feel like climbing to whatever the hell that mountain is when we can just go around the damn thing. What have we done? 3 minutes, so another minute or so before we're supposed to be at the castle. Oh, little bit of a stutter. Look at this mountain though. That is one big lump of rock. On both sides. And a quarry. I have no quarry with you. Can we find this castle then? Almost needs to be over on the left here somewhere because we've gone around. Is it on the... I don't know, stone fortress overlooking, so you'd think it would be up high if it's overlooking. Hello, any castles? Get back to 160. We've now done the time, so it must have been here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Maybe it's up there. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? What are we doing next? 2:31 for 1 minute 56. Hochkönig. From Hohenweifen Castle, turn southeast and you'll soon be over Hochkönig, the highest mountain in the Berchtesgaden Alps. Okay. Berchtesgaden. And I wanted 231. I thought I was doing 160 still. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a disaster. Looks like we need to gain more height as well. 231's this way. But why am I climbing? Hello, why would I want to... Okay, fine. Fine. We will climb up to the top of this mountain then, if that's what we're doing. Apparently. We have enough lift. That is the question. We are apparently supposed to be heading towards this mountain at least. Uh-oh, well, I don't know that we've got enough lift. Let's put some flaps down. Get some more lift. We've nearly done our 156, although we are of course going extremely slow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be over this mountain range or not. We're definitely not going to make it. So I am going to turn to 269, which is the next thing, because we're about the right time, but probably a bit early, and go around this mountain. So 269, which we won't be doing because this mountain's in the road. For 239, Salfelden am Sternernen Meer. Head west from Hochkönig for just under 9 nautical miles to arrive at Salfelden am Sternernen Meer, a town in the midst of gorgeous alpine scenery. Well, let's see if we can't find this. We'll keep climbing. I think we can probably put our flaps up now just so that we're not going too slow, because we are high enough. I'm guessing this town must be over here somewhere. I think I have to get over this mountain range, but I don't know why it didn't give me indications that I was going to have to climb to like 10,000 feet to get over it. Who knows? Who knows what this game's thinking? Let's keep climbing. If needs be, we can dash off to the left there. There's a bit of a gap if we're not going to make it over. But I think we'll be okay. I don't know what the height for this plane is, but we're probably pushing it. Does it feel like it's... yeah, it's probably pressurized. Don't know. If it's not, we're basically starting to pass out. Are we going to make it over? Look, I think we're supposed to be a bit to the left anyway, because I think it wanted me to go over that big mountain. But there was no way I was going to be able to climb in time. So let's go visit this other valley over here, see if it's possibly what we're looking for. I mean, that could very well be the little town down there, right? I'm going to assume that that's the town. So let's head to over that. Let's now go back to our trim settings. And power. And hopefully this is whatever it is. Salfelden am Steinernen Meer. Might actually just power right down because the next segment is the airport, which was going to be 195 from here. So if this is the right town, let's see if we find an airport over here in 2 minutes 32. Doesn't look like it, does it? Let's find out. Reset our clock. And we're looking for Zell am See. Turn to the south-southwest, descend, and land at Zell am See Airport. Now, it's in a big sort of plain. You know, flat plain. What's going on up here? Is that a pool or something? They've built an infinity pool on top of the mountain. A lake. Wow. Wow. Let's get our speed back up. We're gonna have to figure some things out here. So, can we see anything on the radar? What am I looking for? LOWZ. I think we're okay. I can risk doing this. How do I zoom? I'd figured that out a few weeks ago, and now I've completely forgotten again. Oh, let's go over this thing and see if there's a flat plane over here somewhere. Doesn't seem to be too many around here, does it? This has been an extremely strange trip, I'll have to say. There's a lake between some mountains and a huge, you know, fields and meadows and whatnot with a little airport in the middle of it. A little town on the lake. Doesn't look like it's over here, if you ask me. Bit of a lake over there. Might just have to try looking around on this valley. I'm literally lost. I feel like I may have done one of the instructions incorrectly. And or none of this makes any sense. Okay. Got to figure out how to oh, this is rubbish. It was one of these, no? Map range control, that's what I'm looking for. Mouse wheel up and down. Zoom out, zoom out. We've got to find this airport. L-O-W-Z. Hang on a second, let's make sure we're not crashing into anything. It's currently literally back here. Where? Alright, well, let's turn around. Let's turn around. It's literally behind me now. Somewhere in this valley. It's not really what the picture shows. Alright. I'll allow it. Let's turn around. Right eyes. Where are you, airport? Okay. Still off to my left. Over here somewhere. Hello? Has airport? Anybody? Anybody seen an airport around here? Okay, it's along that river. Okay, well we'll just have to, it must be this area here. It's alright, let's get going. We don't need to be inching our way through here. I lost my poor airport. There it is. Alright, well we found it. We've found it. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Right there. Thank God for modern technology, huh? Part of the issue was I couldn't see that flat plane there basically because it's in shadow right now. I was looking for, look at the picture, it's a huge, it's like middle of the day. It's bright green fields, bright blue water. Unfortunately, and it would be great if it did, this game doesn't give you an option of seeing your path on a map at the end, you know? It'd be nice to see where I went wrong. Whether I just was headed in the right direction but I couldn't see the airport or what. Or what, I ask you. Getting pretty close. I can see the airport. I think that's it there. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Probably. In theory. Let's start. We need a lot less height. A lot less height. If I was meant to be coming from 195, I should have been coming down along this valley, I guess. I think I might have just been a bit to the south of where I needed to be or something. Come on, let's get our flaps down. Come on, plane. Lose some speed, plane. There we go. Flaps down. We found the airport. Oh, here's the lake I was looking for. Definitely didn't see that lake from the direction I was coming from. I think we're probably too high, but we shall see. Come over here a bit. We'll do a bit of S turnings. Lose a bit of height. Get a nice good look at whatever this is. ZelAmC. It's probably the name of the lake. The lakes all seem... Oh, stop with your whinging. Stop with your whinging. I know we're stalling. I'm doing it to lose speed. That's the entire point. There we go. Definitely better. I think we're too low now. Well, you know, a little bit of a mad landing, but hey. Let's find out if we've messed it up completely. I think we have actually. We're still too high. We'll give it a go anyway. We'll see if we can... Nah, we gotta go around. We gotta go around. My apologies. This is an absolute disaster of a leg. Never be afraid to go around. Get to a little look at this forest here with its little lakes and things. Oh, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Why at full power? I mean, I know I've got the flaps down, but there we go. Why are we nearly stalling? Why are we nearly at stall speed? We're not gaining any height whatsoever. Let's try this again. We'll head out a fair way, just a bit further, to give ourselves as much time as possible to try and get it right this time. Here we go, this looks about right. We're going to run out of space if we don't turn now. Okay, alright, that should be okay-ish, I hope. See how we're doing from this angle. Not bad. Just seems... It's a visual thing going on with my head here. It's like, it's a really small runway, but because it's a concrete one, it feels like a long one, and so it's messing with my brain. Let's try and start getting some... There we go. We're basically down. We've got to stop. We've got to stop. Please, brakes, please. There we go. It's just a tiny runway. It's just a tiny runway that looks like a large runway, and it's doing my head in. But we're down. We survived. Absolute comedy of errors. Comedy of schlomozzles going on here. But we did it. We did it. That was leg 3, question mark, of the Austria Bush Trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.